Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So guys, before we dive in, if you've been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation rituals to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You'll be able to find a link in the description box below or on my Patreon channel under the shop tab. And as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about what don't you see coming. So pile number 1, you're going to be the blue turquoise crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the red jasper crystal. And pile number 3, you're going to be the tree agate crystal. So again, pile number 1, blue turquoise crystal. Pile number 2, red jasper crystal. And pile number 3, tree agate crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the blue turquoise crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, okay, my pal number 1, you're coming through with a bang. 5 of Wands, competition, like obstacles and challenges, but I'm not getting like you're going to encounter those obstacles or challenges, but you will have people around you express, you will see certain people express their discontentment, or maybe you might experience like hostility or subtle microaggression from people with the 5 of Wands, okay? And that's because you're about to embark on a new journey, or you've passed a threshold. So let's say for instance, like you've been working out, and you've been putting in the work for the past couple of months, like 5 months. You've been locked in, you've been working out every single day, right? You've been like eating right, you didn't skip the gym, like you did all of your workouts. You're going to start to see the results of like your physical appearance, right? You're going to see like your chest is going to look nicer, your arms, your legs, your glutes, everything, like your body's going to change. However, what you're also going to notice is more like hate, more like how do you call them, those people, Twitter fingers. Trolls, like Twitter fingers. Trolls on the internet. Like let's say if you are a content creator and you're tracking and documenting your progress, you're going to start notice like more people are going to come and try to like compete with you with the 5 of Wands. So this is what I'm getting here. Others of you, it could be like just with your education or your career, whatever you're investing in right now, you're going to start to see the results, but also with those results will come with, the 5 of Wands energy, like people wanted to compete with you. But it's like, it's really good because it means like you're leveling up, okay? So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be in the Queen of Pentacles energy very soon. So, what don't you see coming is an influx in your financial stability. So, some of you, maybe you're about to get a promotion, you're about to get a raise, or you're like, I feel like maybe your name is going to be brought up in conversation for some sort of like level up with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? A lot of you are going to be able to travel as well, or like afford certain things that maybe you had to put on hold because you were sacrificing for something else. But a lot of things are going to be opening up for you in the month, especially like starting September. So, woo, financial stability, abundance. That could also be another reason why the 5 of Wands is going to come. It comes with territory. That's what I'm getting here. Like the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles energy tells me that this 5 of Wands is part of the package. Like you're going to level up, and then with new levels come new devils. This is what's happening with the 5 of Wands, okay? So what you don't see coming is like a new financial opportunity to level up. So some of you, like, maybe you will see like an opportunity within the company that you work for. So especially if it's like a big company that has multiple departments, you're going to be able to find another job within that same company that's going to pay you more money, or you're going to be recommended for a position with the Ace of Pentacles. Others of you, if you have like your own business, you're going to see an influx in your like your clientele, okay? You're gonna see more clients coming in, like returning, like repeated clients, new clients, and people that are gonna want to do business with you and collaborate with you. So what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, some of you, you're going to embark on a new creative endeavor with the Ace of Wands. That's going to be extremely lucrative. So I feel like your money is going to be up, my pal number one. Okay, not just your money, but also your energy. Some of you, what you don't see coming is a relationship as well. There's a new person coming into your life. Okay, this is like divinely orchestrated. Like spirit is like sending somebody your way, like while you're leveling up, every aspect of your world is leveling up. You're getting a new job, or you already have a new job and you're about to start very soon, and like all of this is going to happen all at once. It's going to feel like, it's happening all at once, but it's because you are in alignment. And with the 2 of Cups, I'm getting like, yeah, this person's going to come in. I'm gonna like coughing season. Okay, we have cuffing season right around the corner. So you're about to meet somebody around that season. So like, mid-September, early October with the 2 of Cups. Somebody who is in alignment with you though, not like a F boy or F girl. No, it's really like somebody who's in alignment with you, somebody who's gonna see your worth, your value, and somebody that you're not gonna have to jump through hoops to prove your worth to. Okay. So what don't you see coming? What else you see? Ooh, 4 of Wands. You're definitely going to be celebrating something, like a good news. I'm telling you, either like in your career, some sort of creative endeavor with the Ace of Wands partnership. Some of you will be all three, like some sort of creative endeavor that you're going to be partaking in, a new financial blessing, and a relationship with the 2 of Cups. Okay, because I feel like you've learned a lesson, you've graduated, like spiritually, you've learned a lesson and you leveled up, and now spirit is about to bless you. Okay, so what don't you see coming? What do we have here? Ooh, 6 of Swords. Some of you, yeah, like I feel like you're leaving a chapter behind, okay? Mentally, like what you don't see coming is like you're eventually going to move on from something that was troubling you in the past. Something that took you a really long time to get over, but you're really going to be in a position where you're going to be like, okay, I'm good. Like I can excel now, okay? I can let go. What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? We have the Moon card. Some sort of secret is going to be revealed to you about somebody around you with the Moon card. Like something that was kept in the dark is going to come to light. Somebody's going to be exposed. Okay, with the moon card, some sort of secret is going to be exposed. We have the Hierophant. Some of you, it could be like some sort of like somebody in your community with the Hierophant, or some sort of institution. Something is going to be exposed. I feel like Spirit also removed you from a situation where it was not conducive to your growth, and Spirit removed you. Maybe it was challenging for you at first. Maybe you felt like you were disoriented at the moment when it happened, and you felt like your life was crumbling, but it was for a reason that Spirit did that. It was to remove you from a corrupt institution with the Hierophant and the moon card. Like something is going to be released or revealed. Okay, and you don't see that coming because like when you were in the midst of it, you didn't see like certain red flags within that institution or that community. For some of you, it could be a community. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, we have the High Priestess. So we have Cancer and we have Taurus here. Beautiful. And we have Pisces as well. Some of you, what you don't see coming is like some sort of spiritual downloads. Also spiritual gifts are going to heighten for you, especially going into like, you know, because we are in Virgo season. So especially in the Virgo season, you're going to see that your spiritual gifts are going to heighten, and it's going to be more grounded as well, because Virgo is an earth sign. Okay, so I feel like you're going to see a lot of changes in your material world as well. That is due to all your spiritual practices with the High Priestess. So what don't you see coming? Like your manifestation is going to be grounded now in the 3D within Virgo season. Okay, it's like harvest season for you, my pal number one. That's what I'm getting here. So what don't you see coming? Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. So in the month of September, especially like mid-September, you're going to notice that like a lot of things are going to be not like piling up, but you're gonna have a lot of like things that you're gonna be juggling in the month of September, where it's gonna be easy peasy for you, but you're gonna find yourself like extremely busy. Okay, but it's gonna be very productive. It's not gonna just be busy just doing things. It's going to produce something valuable for you, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is why I'm gonna like, maybe some of you are gonna be having a like, you're gonna have a new job in mid-September or end of September. So what don't you see coming? Ooh, somebody from your past might return. Or like either somebody from your past might return, or a past opportunity will come back. Like it's gonna circle the block, okay? Like an opportunity that maybe you missed out on, or you like you didn't want back then, but it's gonna come back around just for like to see if you still want it, or you're over it, or you're moving on to something else, okay? But some of you could be in like a person returning, somebody from the past returning, wanted to reconcile with you, but it's really up to you. I don't really feel like this person has learned their lesson, because I feel like it's gonna be like the same cycle, but it's really up to you. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? We have the Sun card. So a lot of like positivity, public recognition with Leo energy, okay? Some of you are going to be recognized for your hard work, your dedication. That's what I'm getting here with the Sun card. There's a lot of success around you. This is what you don't see coming, like a successful new chapter in your life, especially in your career, okay? That's what I'm going to like level up in your career, a do-over. So what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Ooh, a Tower, something unexpected. Something that's going to shake up your foundation. Like something is going to crumble for something else, something better to come together for you. And it's nothing bad. It's just like you, like I said, when you change departments, it is kind of like a tower, because you have to adjust yourself to a new department, especially if it's not the same type of task or job that you used to do before. So you have to adjust to it. You have to go through training. So I could feel like something like that with the tower, but it's not something like too drastic where your world is crumbling down. Okay, it's just like a drastic change. So what don't you see coming? Ooh, we have the Eight of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse. So this new chapter of your life is not going to require you to overwork with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? You're not going to have to bend over backwards or do super flips. Like your hard work and your dedication is going to pay off for you, but you're not going to, like this new chapter, you're not going to have to continue to hustle. You're not going to be in a hustle period. You're going to be more in a receptive receiving mode, okay? What don't you see coming? Yeah, I just seen the Six of Wands. What don't you see coming? Ooh, didn't I say receiving mode? I can't make it up, guys. The Empress. This is a chapter that you're going to be in, Empress, when you're going to be receiving. Because Eight of Pentacles, upright is like putting in the work, craftsmanship. In reverse is not putting in any effort, okay? But I'm not gonna like you're not, talented or like meticulous. It's more about you now receiving. Like you already put in the work, you already planted the seeds. Now you don't have to continue to hustle and bustle, okay? With the Empress, now it's time for you to receive, to sit in your on your throne and receive. Okay, this is a chapter that you're in right now, and this is what you don't see coming. Like you're going to be able to rest in your laurels. Okay, this is what I'm getting here with the Empress energy. Okay, Virgo, I'm like Virgo, wow. Libra, Taurus energy. But you see, we are in Virgo season, and we're about to go into, well, not about to, but we're going to be in Libra season very soon. And we have this energy now, I keep saying mid-September. Okay, so something about Libra in season. It's going to be very significant. So what don't you see coming? Yes, the wheel is turning in your favor. I'm telling you, great things are happening for you. This is like a chance, a turning point. With the wheel of fortune, it's like a turning point in the wheel for you, and it's turning in your favor. This is like a pivotal moment right now that's happening in your life. Okay, so all of this hard work that you're putting in with the Five of Wands, all of those like obstacles and challenges, all these people that are going to come against you or try to distract you are part of the plan. Okay, it's just to show you how far you have gotten. Okay, so what don't you see coming? We have the World card. Yeah, you're closing out a chapter. This is like a chapter, like the new chapter that you're about to embark in is a chapter where you're receiving, where you're not going to have to bustle, like, hustle and try hard, work overtime. You're not going to have to do that anymore. Okay. Yeah, like this is what you're being released. This is what you're releasing with the Ten of Wands, like obstacles, challenges, burden, like doing more than your fair share. Like you're not going to do that anymore. With the Empress, it's like really you just attracting, bringing things to you. Okay. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, whatever it is within the next few weeks. Didn't I say mid-September? And it's like this is a general reading. So I'm recording this in August, the end of August. But whenever you watch this is within next few weeks from the time that you watch this, okay? So don't be too caught up on the dates that I'm saying right now. So within the next few weeks, this is when you're going to see this major blessing, upheaval in your life. And it's like positive upheaval. It's not like something that's going to destroy your foundation. It's just going to shake things up for the better. It's like a rearrangement. So what don't you see coming? Ooh, it says perfect timing. Yeah, this is like divinely timed because we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's supposed to happen right now. The moment that you watch this video, it's supposed to happen. What don't you see coming? It says reconsider. So there's something that you might need to reconsider. And I really feel like it's this past opportunity or this past person with the Six of Cups. Because this new beginning that you're about to have, this is like perfect timing. But if like, because you're closing out a cycle with the World card, if you go back, it's like I heard derailing. This past opportunity with the Six of Cups, that person from the past is going to derail you. So this is why Spirit is saying reconsider. It says success. Yeah, you have success on the horizon for you. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, love. But like the past is going to come back to tempt you. Okay, are you going to answer or are you going to decline? That's what I'm getting here. That's why the card reconsider is here. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot. I catch you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the red jasper crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, oh, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous file or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Excuse me. We have the Three of Cups. Ooh, this is positive news. Okay. This is like celebration. Like, this is definitely celebratory energy. And with the Three of Cups, I feel like you may even like have like new people come into your life. There's a lot of like turbulence in the background that try to maybe come into your world, but you're being shielded and you're being protected from that. Like, some people or certain things may come in to distract you, but spirit is about to send you destiny helpers. This is what you don't see coming. Okay, so maybe it's right now you might be going through a turbulent moment or turbulent period in your life, but you're being I heard released or relieved with new friends or new kindred spirits. Okay, this is what I'm getting with the Three of Cups. Some of you are going to be celebrating very soon. Okay, a moment of relief finally. Okay, after a long period of like battle. What don't you see coming? Ooh, we have the Knight of Wands. Something's going to happen very fast, okay? This is what I'm getting here with the Knight of Wands energy. And additional to the Knight of Wands, I feel like a lot of you are going to gain your, like, some sort of momentum with the Knight of Wands. Like, you're going to feel energized to start something new or to embark on a new journey or to go somewhere impulsively, but not in a way where it's reckless, but it's more like you're going to feel like an intuitive nudge to go somewhere that you haven't been before. And I feel like by you doing that, it's going to open the door for new opportunities for you, okay? For pleasantry and amicable energy with the Three of Cups. So what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the Moon card. Ooh, something is going to be illuminated to you. Something that was kept in the dark from you is about to come to fruition. Like, it's going to come, not to fruition, something is going to come to light with the Moon card. Okay, some sort of secret or maybe some deception that was being done around you, like I said, those distraction or people, events that was like distracting you from your purpose is going to be released from your path. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, the wheel is turning in your favor, my pile number two. Just like pile number one got the wheel of fortune. Yes, something is like, this is like a pivotal moment. Don't give up. There's something that you might be going through right now that seems like it's never ending, but the wheel is turning in your favor with the wheel of fortune, and it's going to be like a pivotal moment where you're going to be able to breathe and you're going to meet destiny helpers, people that are going to want to help you get to the next level, people that are going to celebrate your wins. Okay, with the Three of Cups, when you're going to go to your next level in your career, whether it's finances, buying a new home, buying a new car, something pivotal is going to happen for you, and you're going to meet the right people along the way that's going to also help you continue to level up with the Wheel of Fortune. This is what you don't see coming. What don't you see coming? Six of Swords. That's what I was going to, like, some of you might be moving very soon, or like your, what you don't see coming is like your application is going to be approved with the Six of Swords. Okay, everything is going to be approved. Your application is going to be approved. Like, everything that's like you've been putting in, like some sort of like application. So whether it's like a car, a home, even school. So some of you, maybe you've been thinking about like going to school abroad or going to school to another like city or another state or something, or province. You're going to be approved with the Six of Swords. You're going to be traveling. I feel like maybe you applied last minute or like late July or something, and you feel like, oh, it's not going to happen because it's like we're so close to September. No, you're going to receive some sort of confirmation very soon. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, the Empress. Empress came out for pile number one as well. A lot of you are going to be manifesting something beautiful. You're definitely on in a receiving mode where you're not going to have to put in too much of a hard work. Like, you're not going to be in the hustle and bustle energy. You're going to be more in a receptive energy where things, whatever you speak into existence, whatever you think in your mind, manifests instantly with the Empress energy. Like, you're definitely in that soft energy, soft era, okay? So what don't you see coming? We have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, a romantic offer. This is what you don't see coming. You may have like a potential suitors or a secret admirer that's going to come through with an offer, somebody who is emotionally available. What don't you see coming? You see, Nine of Swords in reverse. Like I said, something stressful or something that was like, causing you a lot of grief is being released from your life or released from your path with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Like a lot of you are going to be able to put something to rest, really release this mental anguish that you've been going through. Okay. Some sort of situation is going to be turning in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. What don't you see coming? Ooh, I can't make it up. Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment. Some sort of really good news is coming towards you. I really feel like it's regarding an offer. It's regarding some sort of contract. Okay, something that you have been like worried about, stressed about. This is going to be released from your life, and it's going to be turning in your favor with the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. What don't you see coming? We have the Devil. Ooh, temptation. Okay, yes. With new levels, there comes new devils. Okay, you're definitely going to be tempted. That's what you don't see coming. Somebody's going to come in with a seductive offer. It could be like I said, you're going to have multiple suitors, not just one person. So there could be like another person coming through with an offer, but I feel like it's going to be entrapment with the devil. Okay, like it's going to be seductive. It's going to be like something that's alluring, but it will be toxic. What don't you see coming? Because you have free will, you get to decide if you're going to entertain that. Yeah, but you see, with the devil and the Five of Pentacles, this is not a good offer. This is something that's going to leave you stuck or trapped or in deficit if you do take it. This is like, Spirit is trying to warn you to, like, not everything that glitter is gold. Okay, that's what it's saying with the Five of Pentacles. You're gonna be in the deficit if you do decided to go with this offer with this person that seems like so charming. Okay, because you're gonna be in a position where your light is going to be like a beacon. It's gonna be shining brightly with the Three of Cups. You're gonna be so happy. The world, like, we have the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Then you're gonna be in the Empress energy where you're gonna be in a position of receiving. But that doesn't shield you from those vampires that want to take a bite out of you, right? So with the devil here, with the Five of Pentacles, this is like what you don't see coming, like somebody with a bad offer that's going to try to seduce you or trick you out of your spot. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. Why don't you? Ooh, Chariot. Cancer energy. Ooh. Okay, that's what's up. Structure, discipline. But didn't I say something about you guys moving? With the Chariot, there's going to be like a burst of energy or fast forward movement that you don't see coming. Like your life is going to change drastically where you won't have the time to like maybe pace yourself. It's going to happen so fast with the Chariot. What don't you see coming? But it's going to be structured. It's not going to be like all over the place or chaotic. Okay, so what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Ooh, we have the Sun. Ooh. Oh, with the Sun card, this is success, abundance, happiness. Okay, some of you are going to be like in a position where you're going to be like feeling yourself, and because you deserve it with the Sun card, like you're going to be like seeing, like you're going to start to see a lot of things like are happening for you naturally without having to force. You're going to be attracting so many things, especially with the Empress. Like you're in a season where you're just attracting. You're not forcing, you're not chasing, you're just manifesting. Okay, you're going to be super happy. This is what you don't see coming. A lot of you right now, it may not seem like it because you're like in the midst of the chaos, but it's like the storm is going to pass. That's what I'm getting here. Like your storm is passing, it's clearing. So what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. All of your hard work is going to pay off. That's what I'm saying. Like you're in the midst of it. So like obviously it's easier said than done to just say like stay, like, you know, don't give up. It's easier to say that than to actually be in the position and not having to, you know, endure the challenges. But just know that at the end, there's light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I'm getting here with the Eight of Pentacles. Like all of your hard work is not gonna go unnoticed. Like spirit has been watching you, keeping tabs, and like, you know, tallying everything. So every night that you've been working hard, you know, sleeping at midnight because you had to work on your craft, spirit has taken note of that, and they're about to reward you very soon. So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, spirit. What don't you see coming? Yeah, you see Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Just one card, please. What don't you see coming? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are going to be in the Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're going to be more independent, self-sufficient. Okay, a lot of things are going to be stabilizing for you. This is what you don't see coming. So if you are like in the midst of moving, or you're thinking about moving, or you have to move because, like, you know, sometimes like when your lease is up and then the landlord is trying to hustle you and trying to make you pay like double the price of what you were paying before. Now you're like, heck no, I'm not going to pay all this money. You have to move. Like you might be stressed, worried, but just know that, you know, you're about to pivot with the Queen of Pentacles, and you're going to be in a solid position. This is what you don't see coming. Like I said, in the moment it doesn't feel like it because you're in it. It's stressful, but spirit is telling you to hold on a little while longer, because just know that at the end of the tunnel there's that light, and you're going to be in a much better position. Okay, so what don't you see coming? Yeah, we have the Moon card. Like I feel like you guys are traveling uncharted territories, and right now it may not seem, it's not like as it seems, okay, with the Moon card, because there's a lot of illusion, a lot of fog around your situation. So nothing is yet set in stone for you, my pal, number two. So that's why spirit is saying don't give up. You're very close to the finish line. What don't you see coming? Yeah, like Queen of Wands. Like what you don't see coming is that, like I said, the wheel is turning in your favor with the Queen of Wands. Your energy, your level is gonna, like, your enthusiasm is gonna come back. Your power is gonna come back, because some of you may feel like not depressed. That's not the word. Discouraged. Okay, but your confidence level is going to increase. Okay, a lot of you are going to be in that position where you're going to feel like, okay, I'm so glad I didn't give up. So what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Just one card. Just one card. What don't you see coming? We have the Hierophant. Some of you are going to be signing some sort of contract very soon with the Hierophant. That's why I was getting like moving or buying a new car. There's going to be forward movement for you. You're not going to stay stagnant or stuck in the situation that you're in right now. Like I said, with the Three of Cups, there's going to be like kindred spirit, destiny helpers. So you may even encounter somebody that's going to put you in contact with the right person, the right people, the right manager, the right, you know, industry for you to get to the next level. You're about to be signing some sort of major contract with the Hierophant, okay? Something lucrative. What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups came out for pile number one as well. Something about the past. Like the past is like knocking again. Like just the past came out for pile number one, and now it's coming out for you. Some of you, this devil could be a past person, a past situation, or something that's going to tempt you to see if you're going to regress, to go back to something that you already leveled up from. This is what you don't see coming. Something challenging with the Five of Wands. Like maybe your back is going to be held against the wall, and somebody's maybe testing. I heard testing your gangsta, testing your endurance. Okay, so what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ooh, no need to worry. Didn't I say? Like, that's what Spirit is saying. Like, they got you. It seems harder than it is, but you're not alone. That's what they're saying. What don't you see coming? Recovery. That's why we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, you don't see it right now. Right now, you're stressed out. You're like, when is this going to stop? When am I going to get my break? When am I going to get like that relief? It's coming. You're about to recover. Some of you, if you've been like feeling like under the weather, this too is going to pass. You're going to recover very quickly, and more like with more vitality with the Sun card and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do we have here? Ooh, a year from now. So This blessing is not going to happen in a year from now, but in a year from now, what you're going to see is that your life is going to change tremendously. Like you're not even going to recognize yourself in a year from now. Okay, so this is like a long term level up. Like this level up is not going to be like just a one off or just one aspect of your life. It's going to be like something where in the next year you're going to see so many aspects, so many places of your life has changed, is going to change for the better. Okay, a major up, like major uprooting in your life. Okay, for something better. What don't you see coming? Just one card, please. Just one card. Thank you. Ooh, it says wait. Oh my gosh, didn't I say? Like, don't give up. Like, I'm also gonna do not do anything impulsive because of the devil. Okay? Don't let nobody like trick you out of your spot, make you do something impulsive, because with the Five of Pentacles, it's going to put you in a deficit. Like, take your time, like, wait it out. Trust the process. That's what I'm getting here. Trust the process. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number two. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number two. Bye. Hi, pal three. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number three, you picked the tree, agate crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number three, what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? We have the Nine of Swords. This is like stress, emotional anguish, okay? But I feel like this is where you're at right now, or this is like what you're battling right now, okay? Maybe like a situation is causing you grief with the Nine of Swords, that Spirit is trying to let you know that this too shall pass, okay? Like I'm getting like there's a theme here because pal number two got a similar energy, but it's like I feel like for you, my pal number three, it could have been like ongoing, where it's like something that maybe you've been experiencing for a couple of years. It's not something that's like, 2 months and then it's gonna be over, but it's just like a chronic, okay, something that's been going on for a long time that you've been battling with. But Spirit is saying that this battle is going to pass, okay? Like you're gonna have to really brace yourself because Spirit is about to do something drastic for you, okay? So what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one. Yes, you see, your strength is extremely admirable. Like Spirit is like about to bless you beyond your wildest your wildest imagination, okay? Your wildest imagination. I can't even speak. Your wildest dream. Like somebody does not want you to hear this message because they want you to be discouraged. They want you to stay in that energy. And just keep in mind the Nine of Swords is like the Eight of Swords. It's like self-inflicted, okay? Because it's like your thoughts racing. You're like basically you are in an energy where you're thinking about the worst case scenario. Nine of Swords is worst case scenario. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, but because you're so caught up in the stress and worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, tossing and turning, and then you're allowing your thoughts to run wild with you. But there is a silver lining here. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And with the Strength card, your ancestors, they're telling you that, stay the course. You're like almost there. Don't allow your biggest fears to overpower your strength. That's what I'm getting here. And what you don't see coming is that there's going to be like a turning point for you. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Yeah, we have the King of Swords. There's some sort of decision that's being made, on your behalf by a king of swords, but it's going to be in your favor. The ruling is in your favor. So some of you could be like a court case. Maybe it's like, you're dealing with a court situation, or it could also be like, if it's not a court situation, it could be like I'm getting like small claim, like, let's say if you're custody battle or something like that, it's gonna be in your favor. You're maybe waiting for maybe child support. Maybe you filed for child support and you're worried that you might not get it. Yes, you are, with the nine of swords. Like, I feel like it's just the worst case scenario. Maybe the other parent is trying to act like they don't have money or they don't have a job, but they're gonna be found out. Okay, if they've been lying or deceiving, they're gonna be caught up. So what don't you see coming? We have the knight of swords. Some sort of fast communication, like I said. Like, I feel like this is what the nine of swords is. You're worried about a situation because it's not, it's outside of your control. But what spirit is saying with the strength card, to ground yourself, because the ruling is going to be in your favor. Whatever it is, whether it's like, a court ruling or an application or a job or something of that sort, whatever it is that you're applying where you have to wait on someone else, like, the ruling is on someone else's hands, like the faith is in someone else's hands, you're going to have to give it to spirit, give it to God, and then everything is going to be everything's going to work out for you in the end. Okay, somebody does not want me to speak. Like, holy moly, what don't you see coming? Seven of swords. Ooh, I don't like that. This is deception, trickery, trying to do something behind the scenes. Somebody's being deceptive. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. There is some sort of deception going on, which I don't like. Because there could be somebody around you that's trying to trick you. What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Ooh, nine of swords. What the heck is going on? This is like mental, because we have only swords here and only one fire energy. There is someone who is purposely causing this nine of swords energy that's coming through. What don't you see coming? Let's see. We have four of pentacles. It's not that it's like negative, but it's like, I feel like this is the situation that you find yourself in. Like, somebody is being deceptive behind the scenes. Maybe they're trying to purposely delay this for you, especially if it's like a court case and it involves another party. The other party may be trying to stall. But what you don't see coming is going to be some sort of fast resolution. I feel like the nine of swords is a reflection of the other party as well. So you might be in the nine of swords because you're worried about like what's going to happen or how this person is going to behave, or maybe you are aware that this person is deceptive with the seven of swords, and that's why they are worried too, because they know that something is going to come to light, something is going to have to be resolved, and that's why they're trying to stall it. But what you don't see coming is going to be in your favor. It's going to be a fast resolution with the Knight of Swords, because Spirit is telling you to stay the course. Don't allow this person's negativity or their toxicity distract you. What don't you see coming? Ooh, we have the Tower. Ooh, this is like a shake up. But it's not like, I know the swords, obviously with all these swords it doesn't feel good, but with the Tower this is being there's a disruption with some sort of like negative, sneaky, deceptive behavior going on around you. That's why Spirit is like, I feel like Spirit is kind of like isolating you from the situation, and they're gonna create some sort of shakeup, some sort of like, you're gonna hear about a Tower moment. Somebody's gonna go through a Tower moment, but it's not you. The Tower is meant to happen so that way it could clear the path for you, though. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you're involved, but you're not the one that's going to experience the Tower. Someone else is about to get a Tower moment. They're trying to get away with something. Okay, they're trying to be deceitful with the seven of swords, but they're gonna get caught up with the nine of swords. They know they're about to get caught up. They're trying to stall something, but the Tower is gonna come regardless if they want to or not. What don't you see coming? It's like somebody working against you. But the thing is, the more they try, the more they're digging a grave for them. They're digging a grave for themselves the more they try to deceive you or to stall something for you. So what don't you see coming? Yeah, we have this is in the distance horizon. So this is going to happen very soon. Okay. And the reason why we have the 2 of Wands as well is because spirit is separating yourself. Like maybe right now with the Nine of Swords, you feel like isolated, like you have no one on your side, no one's in your corner, but spirit is in your corner. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're all with you. So if you feel alone, try to light a candle for them, pray to them, okay, or just pray to God, whatever religion that you're in, you're not alone. There's a higher force protecting you. And this is like the distance horizon. Like you're going to see this tower moment is going to clear everything in the path for you. And you're going to understand why you're being isolated. What don't you see coming? Yeah, you see? 10 of Cups. You see how the energies was like so, like I'm not gonna lie, it was very overwhelming even just reading this, like just with all this energy. But I trust the process. I'm like, and I know spirit is trying to convey a message and I'm going to continue. Okay. And look, we have the 10 of Cups. This is like what you're about to see. Like you're going to have like a peaceful resolution with the 10 of Cups. It's going to work out for you, whatever situation. Okay. Like it doesn't have to be a specific person. It could also be like energies working against you that spirit is trying to clear. So let's say somebody's sending you the evil eye or somebody's like wishing bad for you. All that energy is returning back to them. Okay. It could be somebody in your face smiling, pretending to be your friend and they don't really like you. Something is going to happen to them where it's going to disrupt their world so that way they could focus on their ish and leave you the hell alone. Okay. This is what I'm getting here. So what don't you see coming? Yeah, you see? Now we have the King of Swords. We have the King of Swords. Now we have the King of Cups. This is a loving, peaceful energy. You see how it was turbulent at first and now it's becoming like it's getting peaceful on the horizon. So it's going to happen very soon. Maybe in the next 2 weeks, 2 days to 2 weeks. Some of you might be 2 months, but I don't feel like a lot of you 2 months. I feel like 2 weeks to 2 days to 2 weeks, okay? And this is going to work in your favor. You're going to be met with somebody, like you're going to meet somebody who with the King of Cups that's going to bring you a lot of emotional stability, somebody that you could trust. This is what you don't see coming. What don't you see coming? Just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Ooh, you see? 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be living that life of luxury, okay? Abundance, self-sufficient. This could be something that maybe there's some sort of like something is owed to you and someone doesn't want to give it to you with the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody is like holding on tightly to what belongs to you and they don't want to release it. And could be something that you're struggling with. Okay, this is what the 9 of Swords energy. It could be anything because the 9 of Pentacles doesn't always have to be monetary. It just be like life of luxury energy, abundance, new people coming through to help you, destiny helpers. This could also be somebody working behind the scenes trying to cause delays for you, but with the Tower, it's going to happen to them. But you're definitely going to be in a position where you're going to be receiving. Okay, with the 9 of Pentacles, living that life of luxury. This is what you don't see coming. Yeah, the Sun card. The Sun card came out for all 3 piles. So this is success, abundance, joy. This is what you don't see coming after a long period of struggle, obstacles, okay? Challenges, people working against you. It could even be like in the workplace, okay? With the 9 of Swords. Because it could be like, a colleague or a manager that's being, disruptive with the King of Swords being deceptive and they're using their power to abuse you with the 7 of Swords, but they know their time is up with the 9 of Swords because maybe right now they're being investigated internally by HR or something. Maybe somebody else complained about them, or maybe some like multiple people filed complaints, and now they're being investigated, and now they're worried, and now they're trying to hold on to their position for dear life with the 4 of Pentacles, but they're about to have that Tower moment. And some of you, it could be like, once this manager or this person gets a Tower moment, then you're going to be elevated to a position of power because Spirit needed to clear this person out of your life before they could like bless you. Because if they would have blessed you while this person was still there, they would have disrupted your flow and caused you more unnecessary pain that you didn't need to go through. Okay, because some of you with the 9 of Swords, like I said, it could have been like something that you've been dealing with. Maybe you've been working at this job for like 3 years and this manager has been like a headache, and now finally they're about to get fired. Somebody's about to have a Tower moment and it's not you. You're just stressed out because this person's causing you grief or this situation, but something is about to be released. What don't you see coming? Yeah, you guys are just gonna find out. Yeah, Three of Swords, somebody's about to get rejected. Some of you, the Nine of Swords could be like maybe you got let go of a job because somebody did something behind the scenes, right? But then maybe they're gonna be find out with the Four of Pentacles, like, and they're trying to delay or stall their demise, but it's not gonna happen. You're gonna find another better job that's gonna pay you even more and a much better company. For some of you with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So what don't you see coming? No, it's just one card, please, Spirit. What don't you see coming? Yeah, Nine of Wands, okay? Like Spirit is telling you to hold on. Like, you know, this is like it's not over. You're extremely resilient, you're extremely powerful. Spirit is acknowledging that, but they're about to clear the path for you so that way something better could come for you, okay? So some of you, it could even be like a situation where you were the toxic person and they don't want to let go. They keep coming back. Something is going to happen in their life that's going to cause them to leave you the heck alone for good. And then someone else is going to come in with the King of Cups. Okay, what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Yeah, Page of Swords, okay? Some sort of communication, heavy on communication, because we have the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and now we have the Page of Swords. You're definitely being watched right now, okay? It could be by spirit. It could also be by like a third party watching you, especially if somebody's being investigated for like their abuse of power. This is what's happening behind the scenes. What don't you see coming? Yeah, Four of Wands. You're going to be celebrating, I'm telling you. Right now, it doesn't seem like it, but you're going to be celebrating. You're going to get some sort of good news, okay? With the Four of Wands. It could be in regards to also your living arrangements. Maybe you, like some of you, like I said, it could be like even like a neighbor, like a disturbing neighbor that's keeping like harassing you. And you know how because they live in the same building as you or the same area, you can't just like kick them out, right? Because they have rights too. But something is going to happen where they're going to be investigated, or like they're going to be forced to either move out, or they're going to be forced to leave you alone. Maybe there's going to be like somebody's going to put a restraining order on them or file a complaint. Maybe they're going to be like, you know, the board, maybe somebody's going to complain about them to the labor board or something like that. Like you're going to be celebrating very soon because this situation is going to be cleared. That's what you don't see coming. Okay, so what? Ooh, we have the star healing. Yes, that's what you need. I'm telling you, I could feel it. Like this situation, even me as I'm reading this, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a nightmare. Like Nine of Swords, nightmare energy. Like, holy, whoever this person is a freaking tyrant, man. But this tyrant is about to be released. They're about to be rejected. Whoever it is, whatever your situation is, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And with the star, you're going to be renewed. This is what you don't see coming. I'm also getting like you're going to gain some sort of respect within your community because of Aquarius's energy. You're going to be respected in your community. People are going to take to you. You're going to be elevated. Like your status is going to be elevated, like your social status with the star. That's what you don't see coming. Seven of Swords. Holy crap. Again, guys. There's definitely a Seven of Swords energy around you. Oh my gosh, I don't like it. Somebody who's moving in silence, okay, being manipulative. This is what's being released. Oh my gosh. What you don't see coming? What you don't see coming, my pal? What do we have? We have yes, something is being released from your life for sure. What you don't see coming? It says ask your angel. So definitely some sort of spiritual protection. You're protected from this situation. Yeah, like I feel like pile number 3 is very specific. It's like either like a career, like somebody in your career that's causing you grief, somebody in your neighborhood causing you grief, or a specific person in your life that's causing you grief. Okay, they're about to be released. They're being deceptive and they're being found out. Something's going to crumble in their life. What don't you see coming? Yeah, in a year from now. Okay, so this may like this could be like the first tipping point, and this could like escalate to a year because the Four of Pentacles is here. This person does not want to, they're not going to go down without a fight, but just know that spirit is protecting you along the way. Okay. Ooh, there's something better. This is what spirit is saying. There's something better. So what you don't see coming is that maybe you're going to be like called to move, called to release yourself from the situation, and you're going to be able to do so with the Nine of Pentacles because of like you're going to get some sort of financial reward. Some of you, like, you might even have to go to court and get compensated. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.